tabbing in and out of fucking on. That shit is always so fucking loud, dude. Bringing down the servers on March 13th, 7 a.m. I mean, I'll be asleep, homie. General, fix an issue or comment. Oh. Bro, they need to bring it down for 2 hours for this? That's crazy. Like I said, don't matter to me. I'll be asleep. Well, I mean, the Mandalorians also, the reason they're like the most feared bounty hunters is because they, I mean, they're obviously super well trained, but like like the lore is like they have the Beskar metal, and the Beskar metal can deflect lightsabers and shit. That's why like the Mandalorians were always kind of like what's the word? I don't know what the right word would be. That's why the Jedi and the Sith didn't just try to like fucking Goomba stomp them. At least until the Clone Wars, where they fucking had the Siege of Mandalore. Didn't work for Jango Fett. Well, Jango Fett wasn't actually a Mandalorian. Neither was Boba Fett was a fucking clone, and Jango Fett was like the initial, like the dude who they made the clones off of, and Jango Fett wasn't a Mandalorian. Yeah, no, like I can't remember all the names and shit. No, there was the Great Mandalorian War or whatever, where the Darksaber was made. But I think that was the only Mandalorian that ever had a lightsaber. Technically a lightsaber. It was called the Darksaber, but wasn't that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was the only Mandalorian ever that could use the Force. It's also the only saber made with, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I have to brush up a little bit more on my fucking Star Wars lore, but nah, it's actually crazy how much like lore there is in Star Wars. I didn't really like get into it until, I wouldn't say like recently, like within the last couple of years. It's when I started watching like Clone Wars and all that shit, and then learning a lot more. Well, I mean, the way that Ahsoka was pointing like towards the end, like the last episode of Ahsoka season 1, it kind of pointed to like Aberoth, or whatever her name is, in a way, because of the 3 statues of the son, the daughter, father. It kind of would make sense, I think. We'll see though where it goes in the Mando movie. I just want a rated R Darth Vader movie. Be so fucking lit. Well, I mean, there's gonna be an Ahsoka season 2. But I think, isn't the Mando movie gonna come out before that? Like maybe it'll like lead into that in a way. All speculation anyway. That's assuming that they're even, because like as of right now, Aberoth is Legends, not canon. Nah, I just think it's crazy how they brought Ezra back in. So I'm curious to see where his arc goes. General Grievous movie rated R would be lit too, right? Dude, if we had some rated R fucking movies like having to do with like Sith and dark side, that shit could get so fucking dark. It'd be so lit. There's like, what's that one fucking shit called? There's like a whole, like, I don't know if it's a comic or if it's a book, but there's a Star Wars, like, either a comic or book, where there's like this whole like fucking plague that happens, and like it deadass turns like troopers into fucking zombies. You're always playing this Star Wars shit, but never let me touch your lights, bro. To get more, they're supposed to be making a High Republic movie. I'd rather have the Old Republic content, only because like there's nothing in Old Republic right now that's canon. I think they kind of confirmed Revan canon with the fucking whatchamacallit, the Rise of Skywalker, like towards the end of the movie, but that's like it. And they were originally gonna make Revan canon in Clone Wars, but decided not to. Nah, I don't think Malgus and Malak are. I don't think anything besides Revan is like canon. Where do I have to escort him to? I gotta bring him all the way up here? Can I like... Oh. I mean, at least I can do that. I was gonna say, god damn. I'm afraid if I like go too far, he's gonna go back, and I'm gonna have to go all the way back. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, the new movies are gonna be canon, mainly because they're giving Rey her own trilogy now, so... like, where she's rebuilding the fucking Jedi Order. So we'll fucking... I don't think there's a... Yeah, no, Andor's really good. I think I've watched everything Star Wars related outside of fucking Visions. I haven't watched I haven't watched Skeleton Crew either, but let's go. Why is the shaman still following me? At the entrance of the Baba Vosa cavern? Where? No way. What? I have to go. Oh, brother. I don't know. I can't wait for the Mando movie and Ahsoka season 2, bro. Fucking been fiending. The way that the Jawas talk, it kind of sounds like when I'm watching like anime that's subtitled. No, I mean, I'll watch subbed. I don't have a problem with subbed. I prefer to watch the dub if the voice acting's good. I am going to hop off. Much love, guys. I appreciate you guys.